On the world news tonight from Baba Bagide Imo Television, first the headlines. Tinubu returns to Abuja from New York, Paris. Independence anniversary, Nigeria will be great again, says Speaker Abbas. Still on Nigeria independence, Ganduje assures Nigeria of better life under Tinubu's administration. Supreme Court fixes October 5th for hearing of Nnamdi Kanu's case. And on sports, about a young Nigeria international, or culture hails Bonface impressive start at Bayern Leverkusen. I am Morire. The news in detail. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has arrived in Abuja from New York, USA, where he attended the 78th session of the United Nations General Assembly, and then Paris, France, where sources say he had been observing a short break. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, has called on Nigerians to remain steadfast and keep hope in country alive, as he assures that Nigeria, in spite of numerous challenges, will be great again. According to the Special Advisor on Media and Publicity to the Speaker, Musa Krish, Abbas stated these in his congratulatory message as Nigerians celebrate our 63rd independence anniversary. While calling on fellow citizens and compatriots, the Speaker said doomsayers and pessimists will soon be disappointed. Despite the myriad of challenges facing Nigeria, Speaker Abbas noted that the country still has the prospect and potential to reclaim its leadership position in the country and Committee of Nations, especially with its abundant human and natural resources. The Speaker of the organized labor under the auspices of the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) and the Trade Union Congress (TUC) to shelve the plan to embark on an indefinite nationwide strike on Tuesday over issues bordering on welfare. He said embarking on a nationwide indefinite strike at this time would do the country no good. Rather, Speaker Abbas said it would only aggravate the situation at hand. He said the organized labor should reason with the federal government and put the strike on hold by cooperating with the authorities so that all issues would be resolved amicably. Still on independence, as Nigerians celebrate the 63rd independence anniversary of the country on Sunday, October 1st, 2023, the National Chairman of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, has assured of good governance under the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. In a goodwill message signed by his press secretary Edwin Olofu, Ganduje called on Nigerians not to despair, as measures were already put in place by the APC-led administration to reposition the country to achieve growth and development. The APC chairman called on Nigerians, irrespective of their ethnic and religious leanings, to sustain the culture of peaceful coexistence to ensure the unity and cohesion of the country. He even stated that the APC will remain true to its promises and pledges to the people, stressing that none of them will escape the party's attention and won't be treated lightly. Ganduje said the present administration of President Tinubu was ready to live up to the renewed Hope Manifesto of the APC to reposition Nigeria towards sustainable growth, development, and economic prosperity. Today is indeed an auspicious day as it marks an epoch in the life of our dear nation. 63 years ago, on this very day, our beloved country was granted independence to chart its destiny and build a new nation. Moving on the world news, the lead counsel of the detained leader of the pro-Biafra group, Mike Ozekome, confirmed the hearing date to information at hand on Saturday. The Supreme Court of Nigeria has fixed Thursday, October 5, 2023, for hearing on two separate appeals filed by the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, through his counsels and against his continued detention. The appeal to hear on Thursday are marked SC/CR/1394/2022. Nnamdi Kanu, B, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and SC/CR/1391/2023, Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Nnamdi Kanu. Information lands today. The lead counsel of the detained leader of the pro-Biafra group, Mike Ozekome, confirmed the hearing due for Saturday today. Mike Ozekome, senior advocate of Nigeria, leads Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and others in the appeal, which they had formerly known as the Federal High Court and at the Court of Appeal. Information had reported that the Court of Appeal had in October 2020 discharged Kanu of the 15-count charges against him. The appellate court subsequently barred any further arrest, detention, and trial of Kanu on the existing charge before his forceful extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria by the agent of the Federal Republic of Nigeria on the 27th of June 2021. The federal government later appealed against the judgment at the Supreme Court and subsequently got another appeal and paneled for the Court of Appeal to stay the judgment of the appellate court. Despite the judgment, Kanu has remained in the solitary confinement at the facility of the Department of State Services DSS nearly 1 year after the judgment discharging him. Confirming the hearing date, Kanu's lawyer said the following appeal has been slated for hearing at the Supreme Court of Nigeria, Abuja, on Thursday, the 5th day in October 2023. SCR as mentioned above. Information also added that September 18 reported that AGF recalled that Kanu's lead counsel, Mike Ozako-Mesan, had formally requested for the court's approval of September 28, 2023 as a new scheduled date for the hearing of appeal, following the cancellation of the earlier scheduled date. AGF had said, there is a positive indication that in the coming days, a confirmation or otherwise of the proposed new date will be made public upon our lead counsel's feedback. The federal government of Nigeria has continued to detain him in custody in clear violation of his substituting judgment and orders of the Court of Appeal that directed of his unconditional release and consequently prohibited his further trial before any court in Nigeria or detention in any custody. Moving on to the next story. Joseph Aloba, the father of the late singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, better known as Mohbad, and his ex-wife, who happens to be Mohbad's first stepmom, once asked him to choose between Mohbad and her. Aloba said this while clarifying Mohbad's lyric in the song Sorry. Aloba, while shedding more light on the lyrics, disclosed that his relationship with her was complicated. He said that this decision in choosing Mohbad over her led to her packing out from the family house. The stepmother told me one day, choose me or your son. I chose my son Mohbad, and she packed her load and left. I and the lady were together for more than 7 years, married her around 2005. That stepmother did not want me send Mohbad to school, and I chose my son. And she decided to leave, Aloba said while speaking exclusively today. Information report that Mohbad died at the age of 27 on September 12th and was buried the next day. Circumstances leading to his death are yet to be unraveled. However, the Lagos State Police Command has begun an investigation into the case, and we await the result from the tests about his death. The Federal Capital Territory Police Command on Saturday said it has instituted an investigation into the report that a young lady, Greatness Olorunfemi, who was a victim of one-chance operators in Abuja, died after medical personnel at Maitama General Hospital allegedly refused to attend to her for lack of police report. Information reported that ex-user at Bemileke, who shared a story on Friday, claimed that the hospital in the Maitama area of Abuja asked for a police report before treatment could commence, noting that Miss Olorunfemi sadly passed away moments later. Greatness was pushed out of a vehicle by one-chance criminals in Abuja. She was rushed to Maitama General Hospital and they refused to attend to her. Demanding a police report, she died afterward, the tweet read. Another ex-user at Mwadas, who claimed to be a friend of the late Olorunfemi, shared more details of the sad incident, revealing that some assailants stabbed Olorunfemi, who bled to death after the hospital rejected her. Maitama General Hospital refused to attend to my friend, who was stabbed by one chance driver in Abuja. They allowed her to bleed to death and locked the emergency ward against her because she didn't have a police report. Nigeria has failed Greatness, the user tweeted. The hospital management could not be reached as of the time of filing this report. However, when contacted over the development on Saturday, the Federal Capital Territory Police Command Public Relations Officer, SP Josephine Ade, simply said the police are investigating the matter. The Rivers State Police Command have arrested a 33-year-old native doctor who allegedly prepared charms for a notorious cult leader, Gifts David Okpara, also known as Tubaba. According to Warren's intelligence information available, indicated that the Abalis, who claimed to be from Nkana local government area of Rivers State, was arrested on Wednesday 27 September at Odemini Road, Ahuda East. The River State Police Command had declared one Gift David Okpara, also known as Tubaba, wanted for the murder of a divisional police officer, DPO SP Bako Amgashim. The slain SP Amgashim was in charge of Ahuda Police Division in Ahuda East local government area of River State before he was gruesomely murdered by Okpara and his gang during an operation. You are watching the world news from Babagide Imo Television. Next to come. 8 of the 25 kidnapped choir members of the Christ Apostolic Church, CAC, or Keiton, Akure, the state capital, have escaped from their abductors. Recall that the choir masters members were abducted around 3 p.m. on Friday while traveling to Ifon in Osel Council area of the state for a burial ceremony. The Owo Ifon Benin Highway, which is in deplorable states, is notorious for kidnapping and armed robbery. Speaking on the ugly incident, the commander of the state security outfit, codenamed Amotekun, Chief Adetunji Adeleye, confirmed the escape of 8 of the abducted victims in Akure, the state capital. Adeleye said the personnel of police anti-kidnapping Amotekun Corps, in conjunction with the Nigerian Army, are on kidnappers' trail in Owo/Ose axis to ensure their remaining victims are released. Meanwhile, reports added that members of the church are embarked on marathon prayers for the release of the victims. Recall that the vehicle conveying the victims was abandoned on the highway after they were emerged into the thick forest by the kidnappers. The State Police Command has confirmed the abduction of the members. Image maker for the command, Funmi Odolami, said the vehicle conveying the victims with the inscription of the church was abandoned around the Elegbeka area in Ifon. Odolami added the police anti-kidnapping squad and other tactical teams have been deployed to the area to rescue the victims and arrest all involved in the crime. From Ondo State, we go to the foreign story. In a trend of deportations spanning several European countries, no fewer than 170 Nigerians have been deported from Germany, Sweden, Lithuania, and others in 9 months in 2023. This is according to a compilation of reports and data sourced from the website of migration agencies of respective countries. This is according to a compilation of reports and data sourced from the migration agencies of respective countries in May. 4 siblings and between 11 and 17 and their mother were deported alongside 35 others to Nigeria. The return is part of a growing trend of minors deported from Germany in recent months. Between late May and July 4th, Germany deported 80 Nigerian migrants, including children battling severe health challenges requiring surgeries. In the following month, 50 others comprising 48 males and 2 females were deported from Switzerland, Sweden, Luxembourg, Austria, Belgium, Spain, and Hungary. This, according to findings, reflects a larger picture of the migration trend and policies enforced across European borders. Germany, noted for its stringent migration policies, has significantly contributed to this figure, according to the German Federal Office for Migration and Refugees, otherwise known as BAMF. Stringent evaluations have been taken in place in past few months to process cases of irregular migrants. These include asylum applications, which now take about 8 months of processing time for Nigerian applicants. From that foreign story, we go to the last story from sports. Former Nigeria international Austin J.J. Okocha has praised Victor Bonface for his impressive showing at Bundesliga club Bayer Leverkusen. The 20-year-old joined the Waxel from Belgian Pro League outfit Union Saint-Gilloise this summer and has scored 6 goals in 5 league appearances. He was named Bundesliga Best Player in August and also scooped the Rookie of the Month prize. Elated about Bonface's prospect, Okocha described him as an amazing player who is showing that Nigeria is not lacking in talents. Bonface being amazing, it's always great to see one of our own doing well. It gives us hope. It shows we are not short of talent. We Nigeria, we just need to get our acts together. It is an exciting time for Nigerian football, and the good thing is their ages. Some of them haven't even hit their prime yet, says the legendary J.J. Okocha. With our sports story, we've come to the end of today's world news. Before we go, some headlines. Tinubu returns to Abuja from New York, France. Independence anniversary, Nigeria will be great again, says Speaker Abbas. Nigeria at 63, Ganduje assures Nigeria of better life under President Tinubu's administration. Supreme Court fixes October 5th for hearing of Nnamdi Kanu's case. And on sports, Okocha hails Bonface's impressive performance at club level Bayer Leverkusen and for Nigeria. With that story, we've come to the end of World News today. Before we go, as we always say on YouTube, our handle is Bagade Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. That's on Facebook. And on YouTube, the handle is Baba Bagade Imo Television for advert placement of goods and services, coverage of events and functions. Please dial the phone number streaming on your screen. Thank you for watching. I am Morire Prebila Lawa. Have a wonderful weekend.